Hi there. It's Thursday, the 2nd of May 2024. The French President Emmanuel Macron has called on Rwanda to stop supporting the M23 rebels in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The French president has also called on the Rwandans to withdraw their own armed forces from Congolese soil. The call was made during this past week's visit by the Congolese president Felix Tshisekedi to the French capital, and those who are close to the talks have also said that the French president has called the Democratic Republic of Congo government to stop supplying weapons, arms and other forms of support to armed groups in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. And he has requested the government to rebuild its army instead and use conventional forces in fighting the M23 rebels. This is significant in the sense that France is a permanent member of the UN Security Council, and what Macron suggests carries weight. And for instance, he can call for a UN resolution condemning the presence of Rwandan troops on Congolese soil, and he has threatened that those who are standing in the way of efforts to bring peace to the eastern part of Congo will face sanctions. And he also has also in the past promised 34 million euros for internally displaced people in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The situation is desperate in the eastern DRC. There is fighting in places like Masisi, Ruchuru, Sake, and in and around Goma itself, and people are camped in makeshift shelters without amenities like toilets and food. They are short on food. So it is hoped that 34 million euros would address shortcomings like that. And President Tshisekedi himself has addressed the Congolese diaspora in the French capital, and this is mainly in response to criticisms that both inside the Democratic Republic of Congo itself and abroad, people fear that the Congolese government in the past has given away too much in negotiations with the Rwandans. Of course, President Emmanuel Macron has also called on the DRC government to negotiate with the Rwandans. But the critics have observed that the DRC government in the past has given away too much, and President Tshisekedi was quick to point out that negotiating with Rwanda is not a betrayal of Congolese interests. And for instance, in 2009, the government of the former president Joseph Kabila signed an agreement with the Rwandan government that is the Rwandan army, the RDF, would patrol its 9 frontiers, its 9 borders with neighboring countries. And then he also agreed for Rwandan citizens to run in elections as well as vote. Of course, that agreement was never implemented, but people fear, there is a sense that people fear that the DRC government is negotiating from a position of weakness, and hence President Tshisekedi's visit to the French capital to at least for a major Western power like France to rally behind Congolese interests. And so that's the position. And thank you so much for following this discussion. If you're interested in material of this kind, please subscribe and don't forget to give me likes. Thank you. Bye.